Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas number 18 already. Today I've been working and I also had like an early had breakfast at Espresso House. You will see now a photo. And also I stopped by for a juice to Greenhaven and joined the juice. And I was actually looking a bit around in town for some books as well, because we will be traveling soon, and usually I at least need to have a book. I went to, I don't know what the bookstore is called, Academy bookstore or something, and I already seen this book for quite a long time, and it's The Little Book of Yes. I think it's a lot of psychology. I think I must have had it during lectures, or have had a lecture about it as well. How to win friends, boost your confidence, and persuade others. Persuasion, I believe, like in a positive way, and definitely not of manipulation, but I think it must be very interesting to read, especially with my psychology background. My bachelor had been very broad, and then in my master I chose industrial and organizational psychology, which is from the individual, as well as teamwork, as well as the organization as a whole, or and the people in it. So it was very interesting, but yeah, super curious. Orchids, actually not so much for the books, but I actually found there more books. But the good thing was that they were just £1 or $2, and I paid €120, so it's like 15 Swedish crowns. But I think I got like discount again at Orchids. I don't know if there was like in general maybe discount, but and otherwise thank you again, Orchids. So yeah, they're really small, and but yeah, it's good for traveling. I don't want to travel I want to travel light, so. And one is like called On the Beach at Night Alone, of what knowing butterflies of Charles Darwin. So I'm not really, it will not be like the type of book I would pick like very easy, but yeah, it's not that of a thick or a thick book, so it doesn't have that many pages. And yeah, I know Charles Darwin, of course, with his theories, also psychology, so yeah, I'm just curious. So I have enough books to read and can still travel very light. So for this Vlogmas, I'm going to talk again. I think just want to make a video about well, we bought for mostly actually for the family this year, and maybe you can have some get some good tips. For the boyfriend, yeah, we were not sure we were going to do presents for each other like this year, We will soon be moving my stuff to Stockholm, and we will have it very busy. And then the 2nd of February we have our anniversary, and then we celebrate Valentine's always. And then it's in March Philip's birthday, and then in April my birthday. And usually we give we mostly giving each other gifts during those days. And giving each other gifts with Christmas, like the past 2 years. But have been mostly thinking of the family for this year. So maybe it's better like to tell you what I bought for Philip before. Like the first year I wanted that, like those quirky, very traditional Christmas gifts. It was our first Christmas, so I bought like underwear with those, like those don't know how to call it, and with those very almost old-fashioned pattern. I bought those, and I bought pajamas for him with a very nice fabric, and as well with a pattern. I bought the same for my brother. I just thought it was so like super quirky that it was fun to give for our first Christmas together. I also bought those bretels from a special shop actually in the Netherlands, in the color like dark red, a bit burgundy. Like those kind of presents are always nice to give, and I have like a present in mind like for the whole year, or somewhere in the year in summer or something. And then yeah, just know what to buy for my boyfriend, because it's not so easy to come up with during Christmas, so mostly I already know beforehand. We bought, like, I cannot unpack it, but for Philip's dad we bought like a bit of luxury napkins, because they were not like they were quite expensive for throwaway napkins, but like the image that was on it, I think you can see it some videos ago, or some Vlogmas ago. They were just so typical him, in our opinion, and Philip checked it as well, and then he agreed. So yeah, we just came up with it, or by just looking. And then for Philip's grandmother, mother and sister, we bought some luxury tea from Withered. It's actually their Christmas tea, and yeah, as girls it's like, yeah, something would maybe not come up into your mind like to buy for yourself, but it's always nice to have, at least as long as the person didn't state like to not like tea, of course. But and if you don't have like Withered, like La Durée is always good. I brought it from Paris when I was there once for my mother, both the Josephine tea, or if someone doesn't like tea, maybe a luxury chocolate, for hot chocolate. La Durée and both Withered have it, as far as I know. For the parents-in-law we also bought some kind of special sauce with basil and basil and parmesan, I think. And for Philip's brother we actually had more like funny, we're quirky again kind of gift in our minds, like those at Flying Tiger they had those mugs where you could put like cookies under it, but we didn't find it anymore. We were a bit too late. And otherwise we were thinking of buying a bottle of champagne for him. And then something else that's always good is making something yourself as well. And I'm going to make, that's why I bought the tray, I'm going to make madeleines, like the French shell formed cakes. I like that they have the orange flavor as well in it. I really like orange flavor, so with meat or with cakes. So I'm going to make that on Friday. And I bought some of those Christmas pottery at Flying Tiger as well. And yeah, of course, I mean, you can always buy expensive perfume or things like that, but I think like something very personal or quirky or self-made is always fun to give. And yeah, of course I would be happy with anything that someone is giving, because it makes someone is just a sign that someone's thinking of you, and I'm always thankful for anything. Yeah, for my parents I used to get like, also I had those years, like especially when I was a teenager, that I got money or present and money. But yeah, I mean it's mostly like yeah, about the whole receiving and letting a person know you thought of them is like, I think, most important. And if I had something on my wish list, not specifically actually. I couldn't name anything that I wanted. Like Philip and I discussed it as well, but yeah, I think we want to decorate our house, so like the upcoming year, and we do that actually step by step, because like we don't need like furniture or something. We just, yeah, are going to make it a bit more home of us together. And I still have a lot of stuff in the Netherlands, so actually we're also a bit waiting like to give everything, or not everything, but most of things, like a place in the house, and see after what we still need. The same as with clothing. Doesn't have to do anything with Christmas, but I still have a lot of clothes, and so yeah. So I will see you tomorrow again. I will stop vlogging for tonight. Just yeah. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.